Guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome, and if you're an OG but a goodie, thank you guys for coming back to another video. So today we are doing kind of a life update. I don't want to call it that, but there are a lot of updates in this video, and I'll be doing this super simple everyday makeup look for you guys here on this video. I'm going to talk about some of my 2024 goals. We're going to talk about some of my channel updates and some things that are changing for 2024, and then just overall little updates, business things, and things going on in my life. So if you guys want to see how I got this fresh makeup look and you just want to chat with me, then of course just keep on watching. I thought the camera was recording and it wasn't while I put all this on my face, but I'm starting off with sunscreen, this little tinted sunscreen. I've been obsessed with it. It's SPF 50, and it's just like a little tinted mineral sunscreen. It looks like a lot, but it looks like it's very pigmented, but it's really not. Once I kind of blend it in, it just shears out. Yes, like I have been completely skipping foundation now that I discovered this. It's like the perfect little just sheer base to go underneath. The other sunscreen I was using was actually this one, which is the same version except it's not tinted, and this one's 60 and this one's 50. Anything above 50 I like to put on my face. But yeah, with this I either like do it with my hands, but I've been liking to use a brush. That way I'm not getting like product on my fingers and I kind of have to like wipe my fingers down. All right, so long time no talk, guys. Happy 2024. Yes, happy new year to everyone, just because this is the first time that I am talking to you guys and it's the new year. Let me move this mirror right over here. Is that in y'all's way? No. Okay, so let's start with the obvious in this video, guys. Your girl got engaged. So your girl got engaged. I've actually been engaged for about a month now, so it happens like at the beginning of January. So I pretty much, you know, that was like my welcome to 2024 surprise kind of thing, which the timing and everything was really beautiful, because imagine like starting the year off with such a great surprise. I'll give y'all a close-up of the ring because I think it's for y'all. All right, so here is the ring. I love her. She is gold and it has a little hidden halo, as y'all can see. I love it. It's like the little hidden halo is just that little round around the stone, those little diamonds around the main stone. Yeah, which is an oval diamond. Love the gold band. Yeah, girl, let's talk about it. So I guess I'll answer some of like the main questions that I got like once I was announcing it, like, you know, to family, friends. Like I feel like I kind of got the same kind of questions, so I'll just answer them for you guys here. By the way, look at that base. Like, look at the sunscreen. It looks so good, just so sheer. This makeup is gonna go by super fast, you guys. I'll probably end up like just chatting with you guys once I'm done, because I'm actually getting ready to go to the spa. I'm gonna put some lip balm on, but yeah, I'm actually getting ready to go to the spa in like a little while. So this is like my going to work makeup, which is like super simple. I just kind of like to do a little something to get myself together, but it's nothing major, so it's gonna be done in like 10 minutes. Okay, so let's talk about it. So one of the questions that I first or usually was getting is, you know, did I see it coming? Was I surprised? Yeah, just that. Like, was I surprised? Did I see it coming? So I was surprised in the like what, when, how kind of thing. Like, I was surprised with that, but I wasn't surprised that a proposal was coming in the near future, because me and my now fiance, I could call him my fiance, but yeah, my fiance and I, like, we had talked about marriage since very early into our relationship. Number one, we knew that, you know, that was a goal for both of us. Like, we always wanted to like be married, and then, you know, of course, once the love grew and everything, like, we knew that we wanted to marry each other. So, and like, we had talked about it very early on. He literally asked me like multiple times. So I don't know if, like, you know, everybody, the whole like proposal thing, I think like you think is when you get the ring. I don't know, I probably had like so many different proposals throughout our relationship, because he would ask me like, you know, different times, like, oh, would you marry me? Like, do you want to get married with me? Like, things like that. And I would always be like, yes, absolutely. So yeah, we had been talking about marriage since like early on in our relationship. Yeah, I was surprised with the like when and how it was gonna happen and like all that kind of stuff. Yeah, the other question that I get a lot is like, how does it feel to like be engaged now? And guys, it feels so magical. It feels like, it just feels so beautiful. And like, I've always wanted to be a wife. I think that if you've been following me for a while, you probably know that. Like, I've always been, like, I'm just a lover girl. I'm a lover girl. I'm a one-man woman for sure. I feel like I always wanted to, like, have my person. And so, yeah, it just feels beautiful to, like, to be in this phase right now. You know, you have your person, like, you're in love, agreed to, like, spending the rest of your life together. Like, it's just such beautiful things when you really think about it. Like, love is really so beautiful. And yeah, I just feel, I feel very happy. And I must say, I feel really lucky. And that's like a word that I've never used. I don't know why I put concealer on my eyelids. But yeah, lucky or luck is not a word that like I really used to like describe things in my life. I feel like everything that I've accomplished or where I'm at in life, etc., it's really been like work. Like, I've worked for everything. I've worked to build my channel. Like, it wasn't luck for me to, like, you know, grow on YouTube. You know, it wasn't luck to have my businesses growing or, you know, have successful businesses. It wasn't luck to, you know, graduate with a master's degree. Like, nothing in my life has been luck. Like, but I feel like with love, I can truly say, like, I got lucky. Like, I cannot. And it's funny how, like, sometimes you see people say, like, oh, how lucky do two people have to be to, like, you know, find each other at the right time, and they're both ready, they both love each other. And I can really see that, like, how, you know, like, truly, like, how lucky do two people have to be to, like, meet at the right time. Even the way I met him, it's like, how crazy. Like, what if I had not gone out that day? And maybe later I'll do, like, my, like, a love story, you know, like, just my path with love and men, and, like, you know, how I kind of came to be to, like, meet my fiance, and, like, how all this kind of came for me, manifesting, all that kind of stuff. I'll probably do, like, a video on that a little bit later. But yeah, just overall, like, I just feel so lucky and grateful and blessed to, like, have met this amazing man, because we all know nowadays it is just so hard out here. And, you know, and I feel y'all, and I completely understand, because literally just 2.5 years ago, like, I was out there in the dating scene and struggling with the guys and the situationships, and, like, you know, I feel you. I completely understand and can relate to, like, the struggle of like, finding love and just, yeah. So I don't know. I think I just feel really lucky to, like, be in this phase of life. I'm super excited. That's definitely a word that I can use to describe how I feel right now. I'm just so excited for, like, the future and everything that is to come for us. Like, there's just so much to come, you know. Like, sometimes I just, like, even just kind of glimpsing into the future, like, all the things that, you know, maybe kids in the future, and, like, stepping into that, like parenthood era with my man. Like, he's gonna be such an amazing father. That's another quality of him that I was like, yeah, this is definitely who I'm marrying, because I could just see that in him, and I can't wait to see him, like, in that role. Like, that's gonna be so beautiful. So that's really exciting, you know, in the future for that to come. And just traveling, building a home together, that's something that, you know, it's in our future plans. Like, just so many exciting things to come. So yeah, definitely excitement. Oh, and the wedding, of course. Of course, like, marriage and the wedding and all that stuff, our honeymoon, traveling, like, just so many things to come. So definitely excitement is another word I could use to describe, like, the feeling of now being engaged and being a fiance. All right, I'm gonna add a little bit of eyeliner. I gotta get close to the mirror, so be right. I have the eyeliner done. I used my Ulta Beauty gel eyeliner. I have so many different ones, but this one seems to, like, not really irritate my eyes. I had bought, where is it? I bought, like, a Sephora brand one, and it really irritates my eyes. And then I'm just gonna do mascara. I've been using this Maybelline Lash Sensational mascara. It's okay. I don't think I'll repurchase it. I think I like the other one better, which is the yellow packaging. Used to be my OG. But I'm just gonna add some mascara and be right back. Okay, mascara is done. I know I have, like, a little mascara on my eyelids. I'm just gonna let that dry and then just kind of clean it off with a Q-tip. But to kind of recap the makeup that I did, because I'm pretty much done, so now we're just gonna chat. To kind of recap, I did the tinted sunscreen. I did concealer, which is the Fenty, the new one, the Wear Even concealer. I added a little bit of my Tarte concealer just because this one's a tiny bit, like, it's pretty much my skin tone. I would just like it to be, like, a shade or two lighter, so I just kind of blended it in with my lighter concealer. And then I did blush. So today I just did Milani Petal Primavera blush. Really pretty, like pink blush. And then eyeliner, mascara, and that's it for now. I'm gonna do lip gloss while I talk to you guys. It's gonna be this one. I'm kind of literally doing the makeup that I did in my reel on IG when I was on vacation, because this is also like my go-to vacation look right now. It's just so simple, like you don't have too much on your face. It's like the best. But yeah, it's the glossed lip gloss in the shade Blessed. And then what else am I gonna do? Probably just kind of brush through my brows, and that's it, and pop my nose ring in, and like that's literally it. All right, but let's get back to chatting, girls. So where was I guess I answered that already, like how it feels to be engaged, and that's just how it feels. It feels, you know, I feel lucky, blessed, excited, and grateful that God placed this amazing man in my life. So that's how I feel. And the last question that I'm going to answer in the engagement talk, so we can move on to the next topic, is wedding plans. That's the other question I get. Like literally everybody, like I tell my parents and my family, cousins, they're like, so what's the plan? Like, do you have a date? So let me put my lip gloss on, girl. Let me put my gloss on. All right, usually sometimes I do a lip liner with this, but today we're just gonna pop the gloss on. So wedding talk. So yes, the wedding plans have kind of started. Right now we're like in the phase of trying to figure out like what we want to do and when we want to do it. I feel like since I got engaged, I've gone through like different ideas already, like just all kind of different ideas of things that I could potentially want, and him as well, because obviously it's his big date also. We're kind of, you know, coming up with our plans together. But yeah, we've kind of like thought about a whole bunch of different things. But yeah, the wedding planning kind of has started. Like I said, I think we're right now in the phase of just trying to figure out like what really we want to do. You know, there's so many different things you could do for a wedding. There's like the courthouse wedding, you can elope, you can do like the traditional wedding with, you know, the walking down the aisle and the venue and all that stuff. You could do a destination wedding, you could do a home wedding, like a backyard wedding. Like there's just so many ideas. So right now I'm kind of in that phase of just looking up options, just seeing what we're gonna like. My main thing with the whole wedding thing is that I really don't want to be too stressed out with it, and I know like any kind of wedding planning is like a lot of planning, so I really want to find like a happy medium to where, you know, it's beautiful, it's memorable, it's enjoyable, but it's not like just so much like, you know, just so much planning and things. We do have a few ideas right now, and then as far as the date, I would love for it to be this year. Like I'm like, so we're both like so ready to just like already be married and stuff. But, you know, depending on what we decide to do is going to depend on the date and stuff. Because if it's a little more, you know, elaborate, that something that requires a little more planning, obviously that's going to take a little bit longer. And then if we just decide to go like a very simple route, then maybe something could be done a little earlier. But yeah, that's it for like the wedding plans talk. Like nothing is set in stone. We don't have a date, we don't have a plan or anything yet. But yes, those things are in the works. They're being talked about and planned. All right, but let's move on to the next topics in this video. Before I move on from the engagement topic, I really just wanted to say thank you to everybody. All the sweet words, all the beautiful comments, like all the shares, all the reposts. Like you guys are so sweet. A lot of you guys have been watching me for years and years since I was like a nursing student. And it's so crazy to like, you know, see all these different phases and journeys of my life. So yeah, I'm just so grateful. I'm so thankful. All the little cards, like people have been sending stuff to like my spa dress, which is really cute. Friends have been sending gifts, like all kind of stuff. I'm just so thankful for all the love and support and well wishes and prayers, and people already like, you know, just like really don't know much about me and like our relationship, and obviously kept that part like private on my social medias and stuff. But just the fact that you guys are already wishing well upon this marriage and stuff, like it's so beautiful. It means like, so it just means so much to me. So thank you guys so much, and I'm excited to, you know, just take you along the journey. Pictures and, you know, all that kind of stuff will be coming in the future. Let me clean up this mascara, and yeah, pretty much like move on to the next topic, which is gonna be a little bit about like my 2024 goals. Just because this is like the first video of, you know, 2024, I kind of wanted to talk a little bit about like setting goals, just some of the stuff that I want to work on and accomplish this year. Yeah, maybe give you guys some motivation and stuff for setting your own goals. So yeah, I think that my word for 2024 is gonna be consistency. You guys know that anytime you start a year, it's always like, what's your word for the year? What's your word for the year? And I think that for me, it's consistency. I think that You know, I'm very dedicated. I'm very, like, when I set my mind to it, I want to do something, but I feel like, but yeah, sometimes I just lack consistency. Like, it's like I want to start something, I want to see the results, and then it's like maybe I start it and then I fall off, or I get unmotivated with it. Like, it just depends really what the project or the goal is, but I just want to implement consistency in everything. Like, and I think maybe the words could be like consistency and routine. That's another thing. Like, I really want to establish a routine. Being an entrepreneur, like, I have a lot of free time. Like, my whole day is like something that I have the freedom and the flexibility to pretty much set and work on. So if I don't have a routine, or I'm not consistent with like my schedule or like the plans or whatever, like, I can very much easily like waste a day, waste a week, waste a month, waste time in general, just because I'm not organized with my time, just because I have a lot of free time. So those are like the two main things that I want to work on. Now, when it comes to goal setting, I like to break down my goals into like categories. So the main categories that I'm working on this year is health and wellness, and we'll talk a little bit more about it in like future videos and stuff. This is kind of just like a vague like 2024 goals, but health and wellness is like a big category that I'm like into this year. The other one, you know, I like to obviously set career goals or business goals and things like that. And this will be another video that I'm going to get into. But last year I kind of went into a phase of almost a little bit unmotivated with my businesses. And I don't know if it's because I got to that 3-year mark, and like both of my businesses are kind of at the phase where they're really just almost on autopilot. Like, the businesses are running, they're doing well, they don't require me to be like super active, like working on marketing, like chasing clients, attracting new clients, doing this, doing that. Like, they're kind of just running, which is great to get to that phase. But you know, you also always have to be in somewhat of like a movement for business growth, right? And last year, yeah, I kind of got into this phase where I was just unmotivated with a lot of stuff, where I wasn't really in my most creative state, which is so okay. All of my friends, you know, we discussed it, we talked about it. It's just so common in entrepreneurship. And like I said, I'm going to make a whole entire video on that topic and how I got out of it, and you know, things like that. But yeah, this year I have, you know, new career goals, new business goals that I want to work on, and especially to like prevent myself from getting into those little ruts and those phases when it comes to business. So that's another area. The other one is just like my interpersonal life, so relationships, friends, family, like, you know, making that a priority. That's always been something huge for me, because as I grow my business, as I grow my life, you know, things change. I'm getting married, like, you know, it's just like a lot of life changes. You know, I feel like I always have to make it a priority to like stay on top of like my friendships, my family, check up on people, you know, just have activities, like, you know, just really make family and friends a priority in life. So that's another little section of my goals. The next one is travel. Travel, girl. Yes, my travel goals. Really, I mean, I have dream destinations and like goal destinations that I want to like accomplish this year, but I think my travel goals really is going to be the same as last year. I feel like last year was the year that I traveled the most, I want to say. Like, oh yeah, I forgot to put my nose ring in. But yeah, last year, your girl was on flights. So like this year, yeah, like this year, you know, I kind of just want to match that. And I just want to keep that tradition going of like really traveling. So yeah, that's one category. What else? I'm really just thinking off the top of my head, you guys. I don't have like my actual goals, notebooks, journals and stuff written down. I'm just thinking about like some of the main stuff. Oh my gosh, a huge category is my finances. And yes, we're gonna have a lot of financial videos coming this year, but that is another category that I am very excited to like work on goals for there. Elevating my finances the best that I can. To be all the way honest with you guys, like my goal, I'm on a journey to become a millionaire, okay? I'm just gonna throw it out there, okay? That's where I'm at. That's my goal. I'm trying to hit that millionaire net worth, and it's gonna require consistency, dedication, you know, being smart with my finances, not overspending, just like being very, what's the word, disciplined, very disciplined when it comes to money. And I think that, you know, for the past like 2 years, I've been doing very well. I've made the most money that I've made ever, you know, the past 2 years. But as you can see, my life and lifestyle hasn't changed super drastically. I mean, yeah, I'm traveling, yeah, I'm doing luxury trips and things like that, spending whatever, but it's not like crazy change of life. Like, I could have easily moved out into like a bigger house. I could have easily gotten like the next 2024 Mercedes Benz. I could have easily like be outside, you know, just really overindulging just because I'm like making that money. But I have been very disciplined in like saving way more than I spend, like way more. So yeah, finances is a huge goal category, and I'm excited to get into like finance topics. I know that you guys ask me all the time, like, girl, do more financial videos. And I feel like the thing that I say all the time is like, oh, I'm not an expert, like I don't want to do videos. But I feel like this year I'm ready. Like I've spent two to 3 years really just like studying, you know, reading books, implementing some of the stuff in my own personal life, and I feel like I'm ready to kind of just share at least like my own knowledge. It doesn't have to be like expert knowledge, but just kind of what I'm doing to be smart and elevated with my finances. Okay guys, but I think that's like the main goals that I wanted to like kind of talk about. Obviously I'm not gonna like break everything down and put all my goals out there on the internet, but yeah, like I was saying, I think it helps if you kind of break down your goals into categories and then obviously make a plan for how you're gonna accomplish each of those things. Okay, so the next thing that I want to talk about is just some changes with my channel. So this year I want to actually get back to doing sit down videos, kind of like what I'm doing now. This was kind of like a chit chat get ready with me, but kind of just sitting down talking. There's really no like vlogging going on in this video. But yeah, I kind of want to get back to that, and you know, having like my set filming days and things like that. I feel like I have a lot of topics and stuff to talk about. I feel like for the past 2 years I've been very low-key, very quiet, very chill almost on social media. Yeah, like kind of just sitting back observing everything that's been going on in like the social media world. But I feel like this year I want to get back to like just chatting. I already kind of shared this on my Instagram that I was taking a break from vlogging, not like forever. I think I just want to pull back a little. I don't even remember how often I was vlogging last year. You know, I may drop a vlog like every month or two, but I just feel like to be all the way honest guys, I kind of just outgrew vlogging. Like, you know I really set my channel up like that. Most of my channel is vlogging, and I used to enjoy really watching vlogs, and I think, you know, I like to film and do what I like to watch. So at the time, like I was enjoying vlogging and stuff. I really feel like I've just outgrown that. Like I'm really not in a stage to like sit down and watch somebody's vlog. Like it's very rare unless I'm just putting it on the TV and it's just like background noise. But like for me to sit down and watch like a 45-minute video or like an hour video on somebody's vlog, like somebody's life, like I feel like I'm just kind of past that. Like I like to see things as teaching me stuff, or you know, just chats. Like I love watching girl talks and things, like people just talking about like different topics and stuff, like just all kind of different things. But I feel like the vlogs, like just watching somebody go about like their day-to-day is kind of like, I just personally feel like I outgrew it. And so for me to like pick up the camera and do it myself, like it just kind of feels like, okay, well, if I'm not enjoying watching that, like I'm not enjoying filming that and creating that kind of content. So yeah, that's just me being all the way honest with you guys. Doesn't mean that I'm just gonna be like, okay, bye guys. Like, you know, there's still so many other things that you can do content wise. And like I said, we have topics coming up. I just want to get back to sitting down and just chatting with you guys and doing topics and talks that can like teach you guys things. And I feel like the theme for my channel this year is going to be all about like elevating your life in so many different ways, right? It could be in your looks, in your health, in your wellness, and how you feel, in your finances, in your business, in your love life, in your travel life, like just everything. We're just going to talk all about like elevating yourself. And, you know, I feel like you guys have grown up with me. I feel like I do have a more mature audience. I look at my statistics, my age range is always 25 to 34. So I feel like we are all kind of in that same age range of being in our either in our late 20s or early 30s. And you know, this is a time that we are maturing, like we are kind of outgrowing certain topics and like being interested in other topics that are going to elevate our life in our 30s. So that's kind of where I'm at with channel ideas. Definitely leave your suggestions and things down below. I'm so open to receiving suggestions, and really I'm here for you guys. So obviously I'm going to film what you guys want to hear, what you guys want to see, and things of that nature. But yeah, we are bringing down the sit down videos. It could be different styles, you know, it could be like a chit chat while I do my hair, chit chat while whatever, but just more like sit down topics, because I found that I was doing a lot of that. Why am I grabbing this battery like this? But I was doing a lot of that like within my vlogs. It's like I would vlog little pieces, and then it's like I would sit the camera down and we would have like a chat like within the vlog. So, you know, not much is changing, but I want to be a little more structured now with like, okay, we're sitting down, we're talking. All right, and moving on to the last little topic before we wrap up this kind of like life update video. I don't know what to call it, but the last thing is just gonna be random little updates, because like I said, I haven't chatted with y'all since December, so I wanted to give you some updates on things that's coming up, you know, like deadlines, just stuff that's going on in my business life and things like that. First update that I want to talk about is the Costa Rica trip. We're finishing up the registration in a few weeks. I think it's like 3 to 4 weeks, so I'll leave that link down below. I'm excited to go on that trip. A lot of people are asking me like, when's the next group trip that I'm doing, and if you don't know, if you're kind of new to the whole Costa Rica thing, it is a group trip that I'm hosting with followers, students from my classes, just people like in my network that know me and stuff. Everything is planned out. The price is all inclusive, including like your accommodation, the activities, the food, the airport pickup, like pretty much everything except your flights is like included in the package. And yeah, we're just traveling as a group. It's just a fun group trip. It's not a business trip. It's not, you don't have to be a nurse. Like there's no guidelines. We're really just going out, hanging out as friends and networking and stuff. But yeah, people are asking me like, girl, when's the next one? I can't make this one. Guys, I don't know that I'm gonna do another one. It definitely won't be within like the next year or two if I ever do another group trip again. Just yeah, this is really the opportunity. Like if you want to travel with me and meet new people, a lot of the people that are already signed up are like some of my past students from the IV hydration classes. So you know, there are gonna be like business networking opportunities in the group. We do have a couple that's going, so people are asking me like, oh, can I bring a friend, like one of my girlfriends? Can I bring my man, like my partner? You can sign up with whoever you want if you want to bring somebody, or if you want to do like solo and just make friends on the trip. It is just like such an open thing to do, so there's no like rules and regulations and things like that. But yeah, I'll leave the link down below. You guys can go on the trip page and just see everything about the trip. Everything is on there, the activities, just kind of everything you need. But I did want to throw that announcement out there because like I said, the registration is closing in a few weeks. The trip is actually in June, but we have to close like who's joining by March, just because we have a few months to like actually, you know, book the hotels, like, you know, just get everything for the trip ready. So yeah, March is it. Like so March is gonna be it, guys. So don't wait. If you want to join us, go ahead and join. I'm so excited. I can't wait. Like Costa Rica is gonna be so amazing. It's like a whole self-care like retreat. I'm just really excited to meet you guys and like travel with you guys. I'm so excited for the trip. The other quick update, I don't want to go like too in depth with these updates, but the next thing is my classes for 2024, my IV hydration classes. I'm just gonna say link down below, because everything is on my website regarding like the new changes for the classes. The biggest change that I've been talking about is that the classes are now 2 days long. A lot more stuff has been added to the class, like very small groups. Like I really want you guys to be successful with this IV hydration business. Like I'm so beyond excited to work with like a small group and just work one-on-one, and I really get to know people. And I've been pretty much designing the curriculum and stuff for this year's classes since last summer. Like it's been in the works for a while, guys, and it's finally happening. My first class is in a few weeks. So yeah, the first class is in a few weeks already, but there will be more classes in the future. Just check the website, you guys. You know, there's a frequently asked question. Everything is broken down into like what's new in the class, so that you guys can get an idea of like all the new features and things that's been added. Yeah, registration has officially opened. I know I never really said it on YouTube because registration for February opened in January, so I haven't been on here. You guys probably missed it. With this video, I may add 2 more seats just because you guys like didn't know about it. So I may just add 2 more for this February class, but we're pretty much like wrapped up for February. If you can make it last minute, then I'll leave those 2 seats open for you guys, but the next class will be in in a few months. Another quick business update is that I have my group coaching coming back up. Also, link below, everything's on the website. I'm not gonna break down like what's in group coaching, what's all this, but that's just something that I've been getting a lot of questions on. My last program was in July, so it has been a long time, way too long for me to like bring the second cohort back together. here, but it's here and we're starting in April. So again, link below, do not wait. There's only 5 spots for that program, so I'll leave the information there. Okay guys, I think that is it for this video. It was long enough. We went from like all the way from hey guys, boop, I'm engaged, to like this and that. It's been like a lot, but I know it's been 2 months. I had to sit down and like update you guys on a lot of things. But thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys for all the love, like I said, all the comments, all the congratulations on the engagement. I'm gonna say it 10 times and 20 times. I'm so thankful. So thank you ahead of time for, you know, the more love and congratulations that will roll in this video. I hope you guys are excited for the changes in the videos this year. I know that I am. I'm feeling very like just motivated and excited. Like when I'm excited for something, I know like it shows and I want to do it. So I hope that you guys are excited for the changes. Check down, I'll leave all the links in the description box. Costa Rica trip, the class, my website, you know, just things that I talked about in this video will be in the description box. And like I said, please leave your suggestions on video topics and things that you guys want to see for 2024. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.